Show you again, looking up the back straightaway. There's Jason.
Almost had it saved. Couldn't quite keep it under control.
Jason, 21 years of age, making his first NASCAR.
Here's what happened with it. Just got looks like he got a little bit loose. Now. Getting in turn one there. Jim Englebright going by on the outside. You hear a
car or this type of vehicle, doesn't he, Jerry?
Yeah, he has. We were talking to David. You watch again what happened to David Donahue. What a likable young man. He loops it around and might have had a little help from behind there when that thing all started. But David has only run 2 short track races in a stock car.
Here's a replay. Here's the 86 of Jason White. Just kind of forces David Donahue up into the wall. Came off that corner. The truck slipped.
He gets some fresh rubber.
Happened right in front of Joe Ruttman.
There's a spin by Lonnie Richardson. He's just spun down across the racetrack. You just saw Ruttman come by.
Did a great.
May have gotten a little help in looping around in his Rick Ware-owned truck.
Looking at the back of Willie T, you saw him get a little bit loose coming out of the corner. Got run into by Brendan Gaum.
Is been the subject of a couple different taps here.
I don't know what was wrong with him, Willie. I mean, he wasn't going to let up until he spun you.
Obviously, listened to a spotter. It was obvious that they had some help from somebody.
Rick just drilled him. I mean, he hit him and pushed him till he spun.
You heard the engine rev up like somebody got behind him and lifted the wheels off the ground.
Watching for the 9th time, but let's see if we can see what happened.
You see a little smoke from the right front of the 02 truck of Jim Englebright. Ran down on the grass and slid up the racetrack into the left rear corner of Willie T's truck and turned him around.
Look, he might have been on the brakes trying to slow down a little bit.
I think he was trying to slow down to avoid him, but ended up locking the brakes up a little bit and got down on the bottom.
Caution flag. Here's what happened to Lance.
A little bit of contact possibly there by Willie T. He might have been on the other end of the contact for a change.
Once again, what happened here on lap 190.
Look at it. He was trying to go on the outside of Carlos Contreras, who was on the outside of Ted Musgrave, got in the loose stuff. And we talked earlier, 3 wide at Mason Marin doesn't work very well, and unfortunately,
Jonathan here a moment ago.
Billy Bigley in the 75 truck tries to get in between Jonathan and Terry Cook in the 29, and they make a little contact, and around he goes.
The old 2 pounds in a 1 pound bag won't work on the short tracks. There's not enough room, so
there's another 3 wide
position.
Here he is on the inside of Lance Hooper in the 9 truck and got a little bit loose getting in the corner. Made a little contact with Lance. Tried to keep the truck off of Lance and was unfortunately unable to keep control of it. I don't think any contact with the
Chevrolet. Let's see if we can see what happened just a moment ago.
The tail end of what happened right there. Brian Refner had already spun, and Larry Gunzelman and Steve Portgate got together, and it ended up with Steve Portgate running in the back of